So she's coming up this way to this dude. There's a book in here too. Okay. Alright. I gotta get it all the way over there. I really think they want me to just do that. Like, walk right by.
All's quiet here. No sign of the freak out.
Okay. Now when he comes by and goes again, we go over here. Renna Strober Hope, her name. I wonder if Renna Strober is the voice actor.
The body is strange, librarian. Oxytocin and endorphins lead so many to mistake robotic chemical responses for emotional attachments. Worse, though, is what Burroughs promotes. He suggests deviant behavior as a mechanical way around the trappings of societal control. We cannot let people think their bodies are ways around the state. They must exercise the Republique with their bodies in everything they do. Everything. Throw naked lunch in the pile. Can you believe that many regard Whitman, the iconic poet of the American Republic? That alone says enough. This verbal monument to sensuality and excess, you know that no library except Philadelphia would touch it after publication. Reading it is like watching the man stroll naked through the streets. I, too, sing the body electric, though perhaps more forcefully than even Whitman could enjoy.
Yeah, there's some heavy government censorship going on.
Check in.
door.
How else are you out of your cage?
Marie.
I gave you a stay of execution, and this is how you repay me.
Marie is coming.
Well, those flickering embers of clemency have gone cold.
There must be another way out of here.
Before we can look to the future, we must look to the one who will lead us there.
That file is dead, and so have we. So are you when I get down there.
There must be something you could do.
The Overseer secures the bonds between us all. Only let him serve, and you will be served in return. The neighborly policeman gives the children time to settle down, maintaining law and order with rare discipline. Wisely, the politician shows that serving the people is the path to sane obedience.
Oh. I think I get it. Some kind of puzzle.
The slothful union man spends more time relaxing beneath the shade tree than sweating atop the scaffold. The working class heroes keep their heads down and their minds on the tasks that edify and advance the human race. The gluttonous baby kisser stuffs herself with ballots until she is purged from office and once more desperate to please. Wisely, the politician shows that serving the people is the path to sane obedience. The wrathful soldier's boots clamp across the street. Blood dries on his baton and soles. The neighborly policeman gives the children time to settle down, maintaining law and order with rare discipline.
Before we can look to the future, we must look to the one who will lead us there.
Guessing that's the hint.
The lustful poets, vulgar winds blow down the walls of our lives, exploding beauty into decadence.
Okay.
The state artist seeks only to educate her neighbors against the ordinary, exposing the beauty in truth. The civil engineer takes what is true, regardless of source, and puts it to use for safety and comfort. The mad inventor covets his results and denies his peers' data, always envious of Mother Nature's perfection. The civil engineer takes what is true, regardless of source, and puts it to use for safety and comfort. The monopolist unifies different industries under the banner of righteous service to promote the common good.
Was that it? So we figured out that one. Oh, we figured it all out. What's going on? Oh, we opened up a secret.
Okay, let's get out of here before she shows up.
Yes, madame. What is that?
know what I want.
Nice.
What's in a cage?
One of the great terrors of literature is its ability to touch a reader's unspoken experience. But you understand, librarian. A Republique requires peace between its citizens. Animal Farm gives voice to bigoted trends we must erase. Its laws separate citizens into different body types. Those with 2 legs and 4 legs and wings. It's a short jump from this fiction to realizing that you've never liked the color of your neighbor's skin. This one belongs in a cage.
What game is this, says Nick the Kicker? Not really sure. It's like a little stealth puzzle game, and we're trying to help this girl escape. And so far, all we've been able to deduce is that she's living in kind of a world where there's a hard...
Nicely done. You are one cool customer. Now you have the Omni software update needed to access the library door. I have set a new waypoint to lead you back to the atrium. Before going back to the atrium, I recommend unlocking a few Omni abilities at this terminal.
Okay. Yeah, it's like they live in a world where there's an extreme amount of governmental censorship. And I don't know, for some reason they captured her for whatever reason.
See anything you like.
Like, they haven't given us a lot of information yet.
Like a prisoner patrol routes.
Okay, what's this?
Reveal prisoner locations on the map. Leaving so soon.
I added you on Facebook? I don't have a Facebook. I don't know how you did that.
Censorship AI to be updated, expanded. Profanity. An assault on young and old alike. Now that has gone too far. You can have my right to privacy. You can have my booze and caffeine and chocolate. But when you take away my right to curse a blue streak, you leave me with nothing to say. For once in my job, I am absolutely speechless.
Yep. So that's basically what it is. Like, huge government censorship is what's happening.
Fake passports and foreign currency. The Overseer has an escape plan, even if the rest of us do not.
Mr. Triglazoff, Vice Admiral Matthews of the Pacific Fleet. Pacific? You're a long way from home, Admiral. So are you, if I'm to believe the rumors. First time in Washington, sir? Hardly. I was told General Karnofsky was heading up this project. The general retired over the holidays. I'm overseeing now, from a military standpoint at least. I see. Apologies if I seem hurried. I have a meeting with the new superintendent of the Naval Academy at 1. That's in 5 minutes. like I said. Well, it's hardly enough time to pitch my vision. So I've read over your evaluative study, and we've taken your recommendations into account. Is this a joke to you? Excuse me? Your security, the security of your country, is at stake. Now you listen here. I dedicate my life to the protection and security of the United States. If you think you have a better approach, we'll entertain it. But do not come in here and make threats. I made no such... And try to muscle some wildly expensive cryptographic software through the door. You can pay today to prevent a catastrophe. Or you'll pay tomorrow to clean it up. Okay, that's a threat. Right there. You get out of my office. Now.
Wow.
Hey, Dolores. Yes, lock the door behind him. I don't want to see Mr. Treglazov anywhere near this building again. You understand? What the hell? No, I'm here. No, he left something on my desk. No, I don't think we need the bomb squad. It's a pin. It's just like a lapel pin.
Interesting.
Welcome to my domain. What are you buying? Minor prisoner patrol notes.
Get that.
Come back anytime.
A screwdriver. These are great for opening vents, but they are flimsy and will often break. Hopefully, there's more than one lying around.
Found a screwdriver.
Screwdrivers aren't really flimsy. What?
Heading to the vent.
Okay. Not supposed to be flimsy, at least.
Oh, screwdriver broke.
Kojima? Is there a door over here? I think there is. There we go. Okay. This thing looks scary. It's not really scary, to be honest, at all. It's more of just like a puzzle game than anything, with the stealth aspect to it. One thing that could have definitely made this a little bit more challenging is if there wasn't so much pause. Like when I go into this mode, it pauses the whole game. Gives me plenty of time to figure out how to move around and so on. If that wasn't in the game, then speed would be more needed. Okay. So we need to go that way.
Reporting. What's that? No use hiding.
He might have spotted her. That's okay. Stay there.
Heading toward the subject now.
Hmm.
I've lost track of the girl.
Whew, that was close. I gotta be a little more careful. I'm like rushing it a little bit more than I probably should be. Oh, they want me to go that way. Good. I want it to go that way too. Yeah, let's see what's over here.
Side of the commissary. This is where wheat beats.
Oh. We're here. What is all this?
Though this email doesn't mention it, we all know it was the librarian that slipped those poisoned manifestos to the kids.
Gentlemen, as we now know, the dog Zagger altered a number of manifestos before we had the chance to put him down. Fortunately, some of these manifestos found their way inside the children's dorm rooms. I need you to round up all the poisoned copies before the night is through. We'll have ourselves a bonfire with them after the arrival.
This is Central. Derringer's folks distributed the new allotment of tasers last night. With all the added precautions because of the arrival, he insisted they be stowed in the lockbox for safekeeping. Passcode is 4118. And watch your step. If you thought the old ones had a kick, you really don't want to be on the business end of one of these new models.
Are they spying on the boys? Are they spying on us girls too?
This is a taser model C2CW. It really packs a punch, and will render its target incapacitated for the night. Equip the taser as you would any item in the girl's inventory.
One of the Prizrek's tasers.
I'm cool with that. It pays some people.
I'll hold on to this.
Oh, that's a 5. Okay. Can't go that way. Oh, also, got another book.
Pasternak, in the Soviet Union, wrote a book critical of the October Revolution. Can you think of anything more stupid? Beyond that, Zhivago and Laura cuckold a servant of the state, and Pasternak has the gall to ennoble their sin as a mystic union. The worst form of physical love, betrayal, is favored over the physical sacrifice of a soldier for his country. I despise freewheeling artists, librarian.
I've never been over here before. We're not allowed. The headmaster calls it separate spheres. Wonder if they feed us the same meals.
Okay. One room here that we can check out. Ooh.
Such a display of finality is premature, don't you think?
Derringer doesn't think so. Either that kid's long gone or he's a skeleton in a wall somewhere. Either way, leaving his stuff laying around will only be a distraction.
And this is not. You want our wards to focus on the arrival and not the poison in those manifestos, correct? Then perhaps such a public celebration of the boy's ability to elude us is counterproductive, no?
Okay. What does this do again? Oh, I can see where his pathing is.
Can you access that?
Shoot.
Place is quiet. Nothing to report.
Doesn't make any sense. Give me a different camera angle. There we go.
Good idea. My battery was running low.
Welcome to my domain. Care to purchase new abilities?
Nope. That's it for now.
So soon.
Oh.
Reporting. Clear.
I wonder what this mystery room with no camera feed could be. A Zager safe room, perhaps?
Gantz, I've noticed a few cameras throughout the metamorphosis that appear to be running fine, but the feed is black. The most recent one I've seen with the disorder is located in a room somewhere between the man and woman's restrooms. Over in the dorms, didn't know there was a room there. Someone should check this out. Watch your step, Derringer.
I've got my post secure. No sign of the girl.
Want to go into that room and get that book.
What have you got? Reporting.
What's going on?
Zager's poisoned manifestos. More fuel for the fire.
Okay.
What is this? Mon Dieu. Banning the children's access to such fundamental literature was not enough. Now he believes these books have been smuggled into the domes. Please let the headmaster know that I shall investigate this, despite his suspicions being not only unwarranted, but mildly insulting.
Madame, do you really want me to tell him that?
All but the last part.
Oh.
The girl should be extra careful going forward. Looks like Mireille knows she has escaped from the brig.
Nice.
I'll hold on to this.
Mireille's liberal arts education is of little benefit in this crushing environment. I wonder if she would even recognize her former, idealistic self.
Okay. Now move here. There we go. Nice. Should be able to open up the door that they want us to open up now. Where does this go? Oh! Oh, I know where we are. Yeah, this dude. Power station. Alright, go in here.
I owe you my life. What little of it is mine. Now let's get to the librarian. He'll help us. Please, stay with me.
The phone? It's moving on its own?
Who is this?
If you're going to kill me,
They don't save the images. LOL.
We won't save your bodies. They don't save the images, LOL. Yes, they do. That's funny.
The Overseer seeks to erase nudity from art, even as his body scanners create these vulgar portraits.
Body scanners do not cause cancer. Metamorphosis doctors say fears unfounded. That's a good strong headline. Go print it before we're told otherwise. Say, which do you think would rile the citizens more? The fact that these machines do indeed cause cancer, or the fact that the naked images they capture are being turned into playing cards for the perverse amusement of the Prizrak?
Nice.
just get it over with.
Shut up! If I actually wanted you dead, I would have given you to Dellinger earlier. Now walk slowly forward, ahead of me, and do not turn around.
she on our side or not?
Part
I'm
of something that you cannot understand.
not really sure.
There is more going on tonight than these cameras can capture. You took something that belongs to me. You called this interloper and brought them into our Republique. And I will find out why.
Hmm?
Derringer has a server with the nude images of every poor soul who stepped inside that body scanner. Except for Derringer himself, of course.
Hmm.
A broken collar. The precal who wore it was also broken by Mireille. And that was before the Prizrak got their claws into him.
Whoa. Okay. Hmm.
Look at me. Honest eyes do not hide. Murray Azali Prideaux, July 14th at 0158. Dissection of a precal. Okay. State your name.
Hope.
State your name.
390H.
Very good.
Damn.
Murray Azali Prideaux. Dissection of a precal.
Some doors in Metamorphosis require voice recognition data to open.
Oh.
Quit shaking. I'm going to ask you some questions in French. I find your English to be too clever. Des mots habiles peuvent camoufler la vérité. Tu sais ce qui arrive quand on ne dit pas la vérité. Qui t'a donné le journal de Zaguerre?
Je ne peux pas vous le dire, madame.
Menteuse! Qui t'a appris cette arrogance? Est-ce que ce traître a un nom? Comment est-ce qu'il t'aide? Qui a piraté notre système? Qui a attaqué nos Prizrak? Qui t'a donné l'ordre d'attaquer nos Prizrak?
Je ne peux pas vous le dire, madame.
Hmm.
Après tout ce que nous avons fait pour toi,
You watch me.
we look out for you.
You lock me up.
We protect you.
From what?
Yourself. The world beyond those walls is dead. And the ones who killed it would not hesitate to do the same to us. We survive only because they do not know we exist. I pray you have not doomed us all, child.
Hmm.
What do they know? What do they know about our Republic? Que savent-ils sur notre République?
Everything. Whatever you do to me, they'll be watching.
You are late. I found a precal here who has lost her way. There was no need for that. This one, I believe, will go quietly.
What? Huh? What? Huh? Oh man, that was good. That was actually pretty good for episode 1. Leaving us on a cliffhanger like that. Okay. Okay, so that was only episode 1. There's 5 episodes, so I'm not going to give my thoughts on this game until we actually finish the entire game. But that was pretty good, I gotta say. The only thing I can comment on, I wish, just for the challenge aspect of it, was that it didn't pause every time I went into scan mode. The fact that it goes into pause every single time you go into scan mode actually makes the game significantly easier. So, like, it was entertaining, but I didn't really feel extremely challenged most of the time. So, I'm like zoning out this music. It's pretty good. Okay. Yeah, let's quit. That's gonna be it for today on that.